I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Krysta, and I'm the daughter.
And together we are...
Family Plot.
That works much better. Having a minor computer issue this episode, but hopefully it is done. That came out very well. So, how are you all?
I'm tired. I just did orientation at my school today.
We're all tired. Moving is a thing.
Moving is a thing.
I'm excited for moving.
Oh, I'm excited to move. I'm just, I'm trying to figure out how I can get, kind of like Nightcrawlers power, except the ability to teleport. So I'll just teleport our stuff. That way I can just zap, and we can be done with this.
That would be excellent.
That would be fantastic.
In 8 hours. That'd be good.
That would be good.
And then we just have to organize things when we get to the new place. But we'll do our best. That's all we can do.
Yep.
So, well, do you remember what this week's show's about?
Nightcrawler.
Friends.
Not that Nightcrawler, but Nightcrawlers.
Nightcrawlers, something like that.
Dark Watchers and Fresno Night Crawlers. It's our California cryptid. Obviously, these are not the only cryptids in California. To have that conversation, we'd have to include Bigfoot, and he deserves an episode.
It's a big thing.
So, these are two of the lesser-known cryptids, but still kind of fascinating, if you want my honest opinion. So, we're going to get into that. Before we do, though, just remember to show to us, Laura, Krysta, or myself. Either way, they'll wind up in the show, I promise. So, yeah, that's the biggest bit of housekeeping I got. Other than that, just remember, rate us on iTunes or whatever app you use. It sort of helps us move up in the charts, helps more people find us, and we'd like to grow, and you can help us do that. So, other than that, let's move into sort of a background. Now, Dark Watchers, these go back a way. There is certainly evidence that the local Indian tribes in the area, the Chumash, and I'm not sure if the old ones. So that goes back a ways. Whereas the Fresno Night Crawlers are newer. Like post-2000 is when we first see those.
Wow.
So yeah, we've got a kind of a nice collection in between these two of cryptids that hang out in California. Now, I don't know if they like the weather better or...
I know I do.
Me too, They don't have weather there. They have sunshine, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Well, that's not true. They have weather, but their weather is more...
mild, maybe?
Calendar friendly. Wintertime is rain in the majority of the states.
Yeah, the only time I don't like California weather is fire season.
Yeah.
When everything is burning down around. I liked it, California. Also, not a fan of earthquakes. I only went through one, and I didn't notice it. The kids sure did.
I noticed it. Yeah. It was...
And then, of course, there was the episode with the cat outside that scared to death Caitlin. Okay. So we've told this story before, but I feel like I have to tell it again because it is a good story. So Crystal comes and wakes up me and her mom, and we go into their bedroom, and they're both just terrified that something is outside scratching on the glass. Well, at some way, somehow, the back door got left open in our old place. And that back door was just a sliding glass door, and so she had gone outside, and the door got shut, and she was trapped out there.
Mm.
So she was leaping into the air and scratching the glass to get her children's attention to let her in. But they did not know what was making the scratching noises.
And they were terrified.
And so Laura comes there, and I'm hearing it, and I'm like, this can't be what I think it is. And Laura just rolls her eyes, and she's like, it's the cats, you two. Somebody let her outside. And she goes, and she lets the cat in, and the cat manages to look and give us all a dirty look when we let her in. Fun.
Caitlin was the one who was up still and was the one who woke me up to get the cat. And then I was just like, what in the... I'm not doing this.
So that's what this week's show is about. So before we get into either end of it, I think we need to take a short break for some weird facts from Krysta.
Okay. And we're... Alright.
So, Krysta, what are your weird facts about today?
Today's 5 weird facts are about California.
Well, I guess if you were going to do weird facts about California, a show about California's cryptids, might be a good time to do them.
I was going to include Arnold Schwarzenegger in this show because he does live in California, and in my mind, he's a cryptid, but, you know, I was kind of vetoed.
What, his PR people?
Today's facts are from California.com, so if you do not know all of these facts that are here, these are 19 weird facts that I learned from this website, so if you want to go look at it, I'm glad to give you the information for it.
10 out of 10, Krysta would recommend.
Yes. Number 1. California is named after a mythical island from Garcia Rodriguez. I know how to say that, but my brain isn't right.
Garcia Rodriguez.
Yes.
Yeah, Rodriguez.
Garcia Rodriguez.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired.
Montevallo's best-selling novel Las Cercas de Expolandian, The Deeds of Expolandian. Wow, that was a lot of stuff that I just butchered.
I'm
so sorry.
I'm so sorry, guys. I just butchered a lot of that. Number 2, route, whatever. 66. Route. That's what I thought. Route 66 saw a peak in tourism when Disneyland Park opened in 1955. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm tired.
Go ahead, tired. I'm just mom. I'm good.
1955.
1955.
The Walt Disney World?
No.
Disneyland.
Walt Disney World is in Florida.
I always get those two confused.
I've noticed.
Disneyland Park.
Disneyland Park was the original park opened by Mr. Walt Disney.
Is that the one where they had the light that if Disney was on the property and like they have it lit all the time now because of his ghost?
I don't. Got a clue. Maybe.
I swear I remember.
It would have most likely been if there's such a, because Mr. Disney passed away before Walt Disney World in Florida was actually completed and open to the public.
Yeah, he had an office in Disneyland. And if he was on the property, there was a light somewhere that was lit. After he passed...
Probably there on Main Street.
People kept seeing him, and so the decision was made to light the light...
All the time.
All the time.
Number 3. California is home to the highest and lowest points of continental U.S.
So the biggest mountain and the deepest depression.
Yeah, and that's probably somewhere in L.A.
Yeah, both unfortunately.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know how to say that.
What? San Jose, honey.
Jose, thank you.
San Jose.
Yeah, we lived in San Jose County, I believe.
No, we did not.
San Jose was California's first state capital, followed by
Vallejo and Venecia, respectively, before Sacramento was named the permanent capital in 1879.
I know someone who was born in Sacramento.
I do too.
Hi, person I know.
me.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were born. That's what I told. So, Kristen and I are the only ones in our family who have something in common. We were both born in the state capital of the states where we were born. I was born in the state capital of Arizona, and Kristen was born in the state capital of California.
Yes.
And we're the only ones in our family who were born in state capitals.
Number 5. California was a very independent country known as the Independent California Republic for 1 month in 1846. I was about to say 64.
And they're still trying to get back there now.
I don't know. I remember when we were living there, and I don't know if this is still true, but I remember at one point when we were living there, if California suddenly became a country, it had the 6th best economy in the world.
That's
something
wild.
like that. It was crazy. Surely that's not the case now because they can't pave a road, but
Oi!
They couldn't pave a road then.
Don't be throwing stuff at me.
I would never. How dare.
Liar.
So,
I saw you.
no more weird facts? No, that's it?
That's it.
That's all you get this week.
It's 5.
Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your facts, Kristen.
Thank you very much for your facts.
I didn't know that the state capital of California changed hands multiple times before it became Sacramento. So there you go.
So, let's start with the Dark Watchers. Now, these are a group of mysterious, dark, human-like creatures who stand on the hills, ridges, and peaks of the Santa Lucia Mountains. They supposedly watch those who wander into the mountains and are not aggressive. They are most often spotted around twilight and are usually seen staring upwards toward the sky while standing atop the mountains. They seem to be some sort of spirits, however their origins are currently unknown.
There you go.
They've been included in many things. For example, as I said, the Chumash Indian legends refer to them as the Old Ones. They're mentioned in the short story Flight by John Steinbeck. And I have the excerpt where they're mentioned here.